Hey everyone, and welcome to yet another episode on maximizing your virtual music classroom. In our previous episodes, we talked about web cameras, camcorders, and compact cameras. Next in schedule was supposed to be DSLR and mirrorless cameras. But a friend of mine recently told me of a really cool new thing he discovered and is using, and that is turning your smartphone into a web camera. I never tried this before, and today is a special episode because I am going to set it up live with you guys. I haven't installed any of the softwares yet. I'm going to do it in real time, and let's see if it works as simple as it says it does. There are two main kinds of smartphones on the market today. iPhones running on iOS by Apple, and most other phones running on Android by Google. To demonstrate different scenarios, I have myself here the iPhone 11 Pro Max, that's my girlfriend by the way, and a Samsung phone that's quite an old one. It's a Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. I have in front of me a MacBook Pro, but I understand that a lot of people have Windows computers. So to simulate all options, first I'm going to install the iPhone as a webcam to the MacBook Pro, and then later I'm going to switch to my Surface Pro, which is running on Windows, and try to get the Android to connect as a webcam to the Windows tablet. Let's see how it goes, shall we? So the first app we're going to be looking at is EpocCam by Elgato. Elgato is a very reputable company. They make many capture cards and stuff that's for video. So they should be quite reliable here. They also are the manufacturer of the very famous CamLink 4K, which basically you plug any camera with a HDMI output to the CamLink, and on the other end of it you plug it to your computer via USB, and the computer will recognize your camera as a webcam in any conferencing app. How cool is that? With EpocCam, easily transform your mobile companion into a high-definition Mac or PC webcam. Sounds good so far. It can be used with drivers installed on your computer. Your phone automatically appears as a webcam in apps like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, OBS Studio, and more. That sounds still very good. 4 simple steps, I like that. Number 1, get the EpocCam app. Alright, so I'm on my iPhone home screen now. Let's go to the App Store and let's search for the EpocCam app. There we go. So there are 2 versions here that pops up. One is paid for €9 and the other is free. Let's have a quick look what's the difference between free and paid, shall we? Back to the website here, it says that with the Pro version, you unlock stunning video quality up to 1080 and vibrant color, manual focus, microphone. So I guess with the free version, you can only transmit video and not audio, but it doesn't really affect us, does it? Because we are going to have an external mic anyway. The iPhone's built-in microphone is probably better than some laptop mics, but still not really up to standard. You can switch between the 3 different cameras on the iPhone. That's cool. Green screen, choose your connection, Wi-Fi, USB. Wow, Wi-Fi, that's cool. Flashlight, and remove the watermark. So I guess with the free version, you're going to see a watermark on the picture. Alright, never mind. Let's go ahead and download the free version. So let's get it. Just click on get. So let's open it up. What does it say? Follow the next 3 steps to turn your phone into a high definition webcam. You need to download and install a PC driver, so make sure you're near your computer. I am. Fortunately here. EpocCam requires a driver to link your phone and computer. Choose your operating system and have the download link sent to your PC. Do we want it for Mac or Windows? So here you can choose operating systems. That's kind of cool. If you're on Windows, you need iTunes to connect via USB. iTunes is such a backdated software. But okay, probably some limitation in the operating system. Let's go ahead with Mac. Get the driver. AirDrop to my Mac. Email me the download link or copy download link. So if you have a Mac, apparently you can just AirDrop the software from your phone to your Mac. That's kind of cool. Let's go with AirDrop to my Mac. Wow, so cool. The package file is already ready. Let's go to AirDrop. And wait, I have to turn my AirDrop on my Mac here. There we go. Sean's MacBook Pro. And just like that, I got it. Let's open it up now on the Mac. So let's double click and install. So Welcome to the EpocCam installer. Let's continue. Yes, I agree. If you don't agree, you wouldn't install it, so I don't have a choice now, do I? Customize, no, let's just go to default settings. Let's see if it recognizes my fingerprint. Yep. Done. Yoo-hoo. Okay, that's done. Let's keep the installation file for now. Connect phone to PC via Wi-Fi or USB. Okay, that's cool. So let's go back over to this cam over here. Let's go to next. We did that already. USB or Wi-Fi. Connect wirelessly. Ensure that your phone and computer are on the same Wi-Fi network. Let's go to USB here and click next. Give EpocCam permission. So we have to allow camera and we have to allow access to the network. Okay, click done. And then now let's connect it here. I have my lightning cable. This is the one that comes with the iPhone. Let's just plug it in. And the other end, USB-C. Let's plug it in a free port on the MacBook Pro. There we go. Let's see. Let's go straight over to Zoom. Let's go under video sources and oh, there's a new video source. It's called EpocCam. Let's select it and oh my goodness, it just works. Look at this. Crazy. Haha. This is amazing. This is so crazy. Okay, let me put the phone screen here. All right, have a look at this. This is for Pro. If you buy the Pro version, you get to change between the 3 cameras on your phone, but for now you can only select the normal camera, this camera at the back here. You can do selfie mode. No, wait. Yes, you can do selfie mode though, so that's cool. You can use the front or the back camera. You just can't switch between the 3 cameras on the back. You can only use the standard camera. Well, that's not too bad, right? We don't really need that wide angle mode, do we? For most cases. Okay, let's switch back to the back mode. And we can mirror the image. How cool is that? We can mirror the image here, flip it. And yes, as I suspected, if you want to use the audio, then you need to purchase the Pro version. So bear that in mind. And the other thing is green screen. Yeah, well, we don't really need that either. So no, it just works. I mean, seriously, guys, I just plugged it in and I don't even need to launch an app or something. It just appears as a new video source on Zoom. And you want to see how the quality is? Well, not very impressed about it, to be honest, but I think it's because it's the free version. So I guess in the paid version, as they say, it's up to full HD. It's going to be much better. Let me share the computer screen. This is the exact quality we are seeing here. It's very pixelated for some reason. I'm not sure if it's even worth doing it, to be honest. It's weird. Let me just switch it over to the selfie cam. Okay, so on the selfie cam, it's also very pixelated. I wonder why though. I mean, it's like, it's not even half HD. This is like not even standard definition. And it kind of lags a little bit once in a while. But okay, for the most part, it kind of works. But the quality is really quite bad in my opinion. So I don't know if this is going to be a real upgrade from your computer webcam, to be honest. Okay, so guys, apparently I am connected to the computer via Wi-Fi instead of USB, despite the fact that I have my USB cable plugged in. And I wonder why, because I plugged out the USB cable and it continues to function. Look at this. So it's still functioning. Okay, so I'm on the Elgato website here, and there is the difference chart between the free and Pro versions. Apparently with EpocCam Free, you only get up to 640 x 480 resolution, which is super bad. And with EpocCam Pro, you get full HD. You can apparently use both Wi-Fi and USB connections, but you can't choose the connection mode. You can't switch between Wi-Fi or USB. It does it automatically. So a lot of features don't seem to be available. You can't adjust the video quality here on the free version. So it's kind of forcing you to pay for the pro version if you want any decent quality upgrade here. So there's that to note. Let's before I decide whether I want to buy the pro version, maybe let's go over to the other second option app and compare the free version of that and see if it's any better, okay? So here we have ourselves an alternatives to EpocCam called NeuralCam Live. Let's see what it says here. Look your best on video calls using an AI-powered smart webcam app. Isn't it funny when they always say the word AI or artificial intelligence to make everything sound cooler? It's using proprietary AI technology. It provides unique webcam features to help you have the best video calls in any light and context. Okay, let's see. I'm kind of hyped about this app now. Let's download the app. What is it called? NeuralCam. NeuralCam Live is what we want. NeuralCam Live is the webcam app. NeuralCam is basically a photography app for taking good night mode photos. Okay, the app is downloaded now. Let's go ahead and open it and see what we're presented with. A smarter way to do video calls. Start setup. Let's go. We'll need to access your camera feed, of course. Let's allow that. Download and install the NeuralCam Live Mac driver. Oh, you can also airdrop. Okay, let's go with airdrop again. And airdrop. MacBook Pro. Okay, it's done. Let's go ahead and open it. All right, so here is the setup. Let's install the software. Again, continue. Install for all users of this computer. Yes, let's go ahead. Install and fingerprint. There we go. Installs really quickly. Okay, it gives you instructions right now. Connect your iPhone to your Mac with a USB cable. So this one seems to only do USB mode, but I mean, why not, right? It's more reliable anyway. Open the NeuralCam app on your iPhone. On your Mac, open the app you use for your video call. So again, there is no app on the Mac. It just should pop up in your conferencing app as a video source. Make sure that NeuralCam Live is set as your webcam and enjoy the high quality video feed along with plenty of AI features. Okay, this sounds very promising. Let's go ahead, close this, keep this. All right, so connect the cable. Let's go ahead, connect the USB cable. Okay, and now let's open NeuralCam Live. Permission granted and continue. Waiting for USB connection. Select NeuralCam Live as a webcam in Zoom. Can't connect. Let's continue. Downloading styles. Okay, so I see myself now here. Let's see whether it appears in the computer, shall we? All right, so I got my Zoom open right now, and let's go ahead and start a new meeting. Okay, it's still selected EpocCam as my source, so I gotta change it. Let's go now to NeuralCam Live. And look at that. It's on selfie cam, and it's so much better quality than EpocCam. Wow. Okay, let's see now. This is the selfie cam. Can I switch it over? Let's go to the other. There we go. Oh my goodness, look at this. I mean, it's really good quality. I'm not sure what the resolution is, but this is 10,000 times better than EpocCam. But I mean, we can't really compare because with EpocCam, there's a limitation in the free version to only 640 times 480, which is like really low resolution. So I'm guessing with NeuralCam, it's definitely much higher resolution here. Okay, so there is also a NeuralCam Live Plus version. It costs 549 euros monthly or 32 euros 99 cents yearly. And what's the difference here? What's subscription details? You get additional video styles, special soften style, new styles added regularly, low light mode, and no ads promoting other NeuralCam apps. So not that bad. It doesn't increase the resolution or anything like that. All it does is basically creates more additional AI features that I don't think we need for our normal everyday today use. So that's cool that with NeuralCam, it's entirely free. You get really good quality picture. Not sure about sound though. Let's have a look whether sound works here. So here's the thing, with NeuralCam, It also only transmits video because I'm unable to select a NeuralCam audio source here. I only have the EpocCam microphone source, but that only works if you're using the Pro version. So I guess EpocCam has some additional features for when you go Pro, including audio quality that NeuralCam doesn't have. I'm not sure again about the resolution of this NeuralCam feed right now. Alright, back on the App Store, and here we are going to buy the EpocCam Web Camera Pro version. Alright, let's open up the app. So here you have additional features. In the Pro version, you can select the connection by clicking on this cog wheel here. Instead of USB, you're going to select Wi-Fi. And it's done. It works. Connection using Wi-Fi. Here I can choose the camera that I'm using. So the telephoto camera, the wide angle camera, or the normal camera. You can switch to selfie cam, and now you have an option to also transmit audio, which that's cool, I guess. I can't really see an option here to select the resolution, but let's hope that it just selects the best resolution. Let's go back over. All right, so now on Zoom, I'm going to select EpocCam. And also under audio settings, now I can select the EpocCam microphone. And hello, testing. Okay. And now it works. The audio works. All right, that's much more like it. Now the quality is also pretty good on the EpocCam Pro app. And let's switch over to the selfie camera here. Yeah, it's also pretty good here. So, but I'm not sure if this is much better than the NeuralCam Live at all. So to do a comparison, let me do a screenshot and then we do a side-by-side comparison of it and see which one is better, shall we? Alright, so here we have the comparisons. On the left, we have EpocCam Pro running on Wi-Fi mode. And on the right here, we have NeuralCam Live running via USB because NeuralCam Live is only USB compatible. And as we can see here, the quality is really quite similar. The selfie cam on the NeuralCam seems to be a little bit brighter. I'm not sure if it's just the way I position my face at the time or something. It could be because I'm leaning closer to the light. And I mean, one image is mirrored, the other is not. I think that was something in the settings. But if you look at the lamp and all, it looks pretty identical. So I think that both of them have identical quality. The Pro version of EpocCam gives you the audio, and it also gives you Wi-Fi. So I mean, Wi-Fi is really cool in the sense that you don't really have to rely on the length of your USB cable. You can position your phone anywhere, and as long as your computer and phone is connected to the same Wi-Fi connection, then you can use it. So I guess the only question left now is what is the latency in video transmission between EpocCam Pro and NeuralCam Live? Latency is basically the delay transmitting data. So for example, in this case, it's going to be the video feed. Let's see which one is faster at transmitting the video feed. First, we're going to test NeuralCam Live via USB connection, and then we're going to test EpocCam Pro via Wi-Fi and see if there's a big difference in transmission speed. Okay, so this is not going to be a professional benchmark here, but you will see now that the NeuralCam Live USB feed from my iPhone is appearing now in the Zoom window over here. And this will be my live hand. And I'm going to wiggle it and do some actions, and you can see if there's a big delay. That's a slight delay, as you can see. Yeah, very slight delay, but it's not that bad. I mean, Zoom also has a transmission delay anyway till it reaches the other participants. So I think this little delay between the video feed, this is negligible actually. So I think it does a really good job via USB. Let's try the Wi-Fi, shall we, of EpocCam Pro and see if it's much more delayed. Okay, I'm back with EpocCam Pro, and it's connected via Wi-Fi. As you can see, there's no cable. So let's do our little test here, featuring the hand. And as you can see, the latency or the delay is not more than with NeuralCam Live via USB. Actually, I think it might even be a little bit less. Yeah, so it's really impressive. It's really impressive. My Wi-Fi connection isn't so good in the room, so sometimes there is a little bit of jitter or freeze. If you are nearer to your router or you're not blocked, my room door is closed now, so it's not getting a very good signal, then you should have no problem with this. But that's a really cool thing about having a Wi-Fi connection, is that you can really bring it anywhere. Like, look, I'm going to switch over to the selfie camera now. And I'm just going to walk around the room. And let's see if it works good. So, walking around the room and transmitting wirelessly through Zoom. Okay, just a quick update with regards to EpocCam Pro connection via USB. I don't know why it didn't work before, but after restarting my computer, now it does. I just opened the app on my phone and connect the lightning cable. And in a matter of seconds, it works. We can verify this by going to Zoom. And this is the Zoom feed right here on the laptop. Now, to test the latency, let's bring up the hand. As you can see, the latency is even more reduced with USB mode. Look at this. So it's very little latency, if any, and it runs much smoother and without any breaks. So that's how you can connect with a USB. Okay guys, on to the verdict of these two apps. In my opinion, the winner is Epoch Pro. And the reason being that for about €9, which is a pretty reasonable price, you get Full HD, wireless transmission, plus audio. And so you have the full flexibility of positioning your phone camera wherever you want, as long as you're connected to the same Wi-Fi network as your computer. And that is very cool. But that being said, if you are comparing the free version of EpocCam versus the free version of NeuralCam Live, then NeuralCam Live is definitely the clear winner, because with EpocCam you only get the streaming quality of 640 x 480, which is really low, and as you could see at the beginning, it was really unacceptable quality there, in my opinion. And with NeuralCam Live, you get all the features you need, but it only transmits via USB, not Wi-Fi, so that's the trade-off. Now let's go on and check a third software, because EpocCam Pro is available only for iPhones and you can connect it to a Mac or PC. NeuralCam Live only works for iPhones as well, but only connected to a Mac, not a PC, not a Windows PC. So what if you guys have an Android phone and not an iPhone, and you want to connect it to your computer? Well, I'm going to switch over now to my Surface Pro Windows tablet, and then let's try and get the Android device connected as a webcam to Windows, shall we? Alright, I've got my Surface Pro here hooked up, and my Android phone by Samsung, and the charging cable. So let's get started. So let's first have a look at the website of iVCam. Let's go ahead and download the Windows client software. And while it's downloading, let's also go ahead and go to the Play Store and download the app. Okay, so now let's go to Play Store and let's type in iVCam. Here we go, iVCam. And here we go, iVCam. Let's just install this. Okay, open it. And let's follow instructions. Allow iVCam to take pictures and record video, allow. Record audio, allow as well. It's searching for iVCam PC right now. So I guess now it's trying to search on wireless mode. So we should probably go ahead and install the Windows app first. Let's go ahead. And let's select English. Next. Install microphone. Okay, so you also transmits audio. That's cool. Create desktop shortcut and run as startup. Okay, I'm not going to run as startup for now. Let's install it. Okay, installation is done. Let's run the program. So let's enable allow access from Windows Firewall if you have that prompt. So on the phone, it says found iVCam on desktop, blah, blah, blah. This is my computer. And over there, it says waiting for iVCam connection. So let's go ahead and play, accept it. And here we go. Nice. It works. So on the connecting screen here, there's a little cogwheel here. If you click on it, you can choose several options here. These are the settings page. So video orientation, you can choose landscape or portrait. Normally we want landscape. Video size here, we can go all the way to 4K. This is amazing. So let's choose 4K. Frame rate, we can even go to 60 frames per second. Let's go all the way there. Video quality, let's go to high. Video encoder, we can even go to HEVC, which is a more higher quality. Flicker reduction, yeah, we can turn it on or off, but I think for now it's fine. Audio enable, that's also cool. So it has a really high quality. So, okay, now we are looking at the 4K 60 frames per second feed transmitting wirelessly. As you can see, there are quite some artifacts and I'm really talking in slow-mo here. And I think it's just too high quality to be transmitted over Wi-Fi. So this is one thing to note. Let's try and connect it via USB and see if it gets any better. If not, then we should probably lower down the settings. Okay, so now I tweaked the settings and it's on 1080, so Full HD at 25 frames per second. And it's running on Wi-Fi mode. And it's equivalent to the other two apps that we reviewed. So the latency, it's noticeable, but it's not that much. So it's quite acceptable. So this is the quality of iVCam at Full HD, 25 frames per second. Latency is not bad, but as you can see, the quality itself is not as good as the other app. I mean, we can't compare one-to-one because this is not the same phone as we used on with the other two apps there. And the Samsung Galaxy 7H is quite an old model of phone already. I use it as just my backup phone. But it's good to know that we can still turn any phone into a webcam, isn't it? Okay guys, so there you have it. 3 different apps to connect your iPhone or Android device to your PC or Mac. I hope you found this video very helpful. If you do, please subscribe and click the like button, and I'll continue making more videos like this one that will help you maximize your virtual music classroom. Till next time! Oh look, that's so many of me. Look at me, I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere!